Sports presents the NBA. Monday Night Basketball is coming right up. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. It'll be the visiting team facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. They've got Sarr, Parker out there with Fall, and it's Lapro Vitola in at the one spot. Got a piece of it. To the right wing. Pass to Larkin. Here's Poirier. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
First personal foul.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, I was able to catch up with the head coach of the home team. Of course, John Morant's name first and foremost, so I asked him about the strategy. He said try to plug every defensive hole we see. I know if we give Morant any space, he'll try and slice right through us, so we can't have any cracks in the armor. A tall order for the defense against the unstoppable Morant. Back to you.
Thank you, David. And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. Bangs home the trifecta.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Here's Thompson. Beyond the arc. It's hauled in by Lapro Vitola.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage. Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Stolen. And here we go. Sarr heading to the hoop. Finished off the break.
You know, no time wasted getting that ball up the floor for the uncontested finish.
Larkin looking it over. 2 points. That one goes.
Boy, that was a sweet-looking teardrop. There's very little defense for that.
It's tipped. For the three. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 or 3 so far.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
And he finishes nicely on the layup. He's got 7.
Tell you what, he's 3 or 4 now. Looks like his game's on offensively.
Drives to the hoop. And Parker with the block. And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Parker. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Larkin's gone 2 for 5 tonight. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
And the second free throw, good. Baseline jumper. Rebound by Parker.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Drills the three-pointer.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Here's Thompson. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
He got a little room at the rim and laid it in. Great play.
Here's Lapro Vitola. He takes it in. Saw the pass to Laprovitola. Poked loose. From deep three-point land. They get it back. Another shot. It's tipped. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. Mora can't get it to go. And the three off target. He lobs it up.
And he pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop.
And the crowd got their jaws dropped on that one. Total disbelief.
Home team foul. Larkin. First personal foul. Second team foul.
There's 47 seconds left to play in the first. Parker's shot is off.
Well, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain.
They get it back. Pass to Larkin. Here's Smits. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and 1 foot.
Just 5 on the clock. For 3. Here's Fall. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And a high-scoring first quarter. Both teams really filling it up. They're up by 3. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy, the effort defensively, they put it all out there in that opening quarter.
Johnson is out there with Willis. Then it's Bryant, and it's Bobois in at the shooting guard position. We've got Satoransky. Anderson is out there with Medu, and it's Vesely in at the power forward position. Satoransky gets the bucket.
Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
Bryant against Satoransky. And Bryant kicks to Bobois.
Yo, kick it out!
Abrinas with a rebound. Here's the break. Here's Anderson. The shot's good on the assist by Satoransky.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Here's Abrinas. And not going to go. He misses the first attempt on the night. Willis the pass to Bobois. Stolen by Anderson. Here's the break. Here's Medu. And Medu gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
Now here's Bryant. Nothing on the board. And the layup's good off the glass.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Vesely kicks to Abrinas. That's in. He found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Good, solid execution inside. That's exactly the look you want.
Willis the pass to Bobois. Lets it go with a 3. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made. A lot of give and take between these sides early.
And both teams look like they came to play. We should have a good one.
And Satoransky kicks to Abrinas. And Willis pulls it down.
Well, what appeared to be an easy 2 points just never materialized.
Bryant the pass to Willis. This one for three. And Bryant gets it to go. Bryant's got 5 points in the quarter.
D there, guys, was pretty much non-existent. I mean, you can't leave a good shooter like that open.
Here's Satoransky. The shot misses. And the points coming for them now, Greg and Bunches.
And we're seeing what a high-octane offense should look like.
Beaubois for three. Rebound by Vesely. A tight game here in Charlotte. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Not much resistance from the defense. Easy play that time for him.
1:39 left to play here in the half. Willis with a screen on Satoransky. Willis, no good. Here's Aprinas, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
First team.
He misses the free throw.
Shooting for the away team.
And he's good on the second. There's 1:26 left in the first half. There's a screen by Willis. Bryant with it, and Vesely picks him up defensively. Satoransky against Willis. 4 on the shot clock. With the drive, and his third shot of the night, no good, 0 for 3. Aprinas the pass to Medu. Here's Aprinas. He's covered by Beaubois. And they take the lead. Aprinas has got his second bucket tonight. Guys, 7 times the lead has changed hands here now.
Yeah, and that number should easily top double figures before it's over.
Now, here's Bryant. He has 5. Beaubois outside. Pass to Johnson. Outside Bryant. Shoots over Satoransky. Bryant can't get it to go. 19 seconds left in the first half of the game. Here's Anderson. And here is Satoransky. Got it up. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Up 1. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports.
Thank you for being with us. Now,
and in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Thompson is out there with Larkin. And it's Nora in at the 3, the small forward. Larkin can't get it to go. Larkin's gone 2 of 7 from the floor here. Falls out there with Parker. Then it's Sar. And it's Lapro Vidala in at the point. Here's Larkin. Makes it off the glass. Larkin's got 7. Neither side has relented a bit in this back-and-forth affair.
You can sense the energy in the building already as this game is starting to build towards having a terrific finish.
And the dunk by Parker.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other.
And I tell you what, guys, that's a big play to make in a close game. Potential momentum builder there.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
Set up, set up.
About 1 minute played here in the second half. And he gets it to go.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high-percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Nice shot by Larkin.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
He's covered by Thompson. Pass to Laprovitola. And here they come. Here's Nora. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Nora's got his first points in this one.
It seems like they found their rhythm offensively, and they're shooting the ball much better out of the break.
Hey, I don't know if it was changing baskets or what, guys, but they clearly look a lot better offensively.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
First team foul.
On Sunday, then on Sunday.
And for that game against Athens, this is what the fans have been wanting to see. Two of the best teams in the league duking it out, and you know whoever gets the win is going to be viewed as the team to beat.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Yep, it counts.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
He's now made half of those 10 shots in the game. That's his 5th basket.
On a nice little roll here to start this half, connecting on their first 3 attempts.
And while we've got a moment, I'd send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, thanks. Ja Morant was the first NBA guard in a quarter century to lead the league in points in the paint. He says, I can't just rely on dunking every single play, so I need different types of finishes to get my shot off, whether it's high off the glass, the reverse, or hanging in the air forever. And Kevin, he just says it so casually. Back to you.
I know it. But look, David, he doesn't do it casually, right? He is a one-man servant. And they get it back. Saw the pass to Parker. Fall.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Tough sequence there. They just couldn't get it to fall. On the wing, Thompson. .151 left here in the third quarter. Here's Larkin. He's got 11.
No hesitation at all on the alley-oop. Saw his teammate with a pat to the hoop, and bang, lobbed it right up there for him to finish.
And he was ready for it when he elevated and made the catch.
And he chose the conservative finish with the nice, easy layup, which was a good decision.
And that one ends up out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. Smits has gone 4 for 4 from the field. Perfect so far.
But still, eventually, you got to feel like he'll start knocking those down.
That one, no good. Driving the lane. Larkin can't get it to go. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
1:04 left to play in the third. Cranes the three-pointer. 18 points for him.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first 3 of the half, there might be more in store.
Here's Poirier. Takes a 3. And Sarr pulls it down.
Well, I don't think he's performing up to his own expectations, but they still find themselves out in front.
Pass to Laprovitola. He's covered by Thompson. 5 to shoot for the tie. Poirier grabs the miss. Poirier's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Smits has gotten everything to go for him. 5 attempts, 5 makes. Sarr. Poirier grabs the miss. Poirier's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Thompson. Lays it up off the glass. Thompson's got 5 points now in the quarter. The third quarter comes to a close. They lead by 7. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Well, you can't run away from the DNA. When he's running the show, he makes sweet highlight reel plays night in and night out.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. They've got Willis, also Johnson out there. And it's Oturu in its center. Bryant gets a wide open look, hits the three-point bomb.
And a nice spark for their offense here in the second half. Now above 50% for the game.
And, you know, guys, that kind of offensive efficiency really keeps a lot of pressure on the opponent, and that's part of why the lead is what it is.
He gets that one.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Here's Johnson. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Johnson's got his first 2 points of the night.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety. And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
Pass to Willis. Back to Johnson. To the wing right side. Beaubois with the ball. Started now by Anderson. And the ball travels out of bounds. Turnover.
You know, I think he may have forced that pass when there was really no reason to.
Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Satoransky looking around. Pass to Abrinas. There's the pick. Back to Satoransky. Offline with his 3.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Johnson kicks to Willis. Now Bryant. Pass to Beaubois. Shot clock at 6. Here's Oturu. That's good, and it's Bryant with the assist.
A super high percentage shot there. You just can't allow him to get that close.
Satoransky has screen on Beaubois. Abrinas' shot is off.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Anderson against Beaubois. Over to the wing. On the wing, Beaubois. There's a screen from the arc. The rebound by Medu. Beaubois has gone 1 for 5 from the field, 20%. To the left side wing. Satoransky, the pass to Abrinas. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
2 minutes.
And here's Bryant for 3. That one doesn't drop. Here's Abrinas. Pass to Medu. Now here's Vesely. Anderson outside. Off target with his 3. They can burn some clock if they want to.
And get a little breather as well.
Outside Bryant. And he drives in, and he banks in the layup.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Johnson.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Satoransky gets the bucket.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
Bryant against Satoransky. Outside Bryant. That doesn't go either for Bryant. Here's Abrinas. Good D by Beaubois. This game looks like they've got it just about wrapped up.
Yeah, just got to work that clock and take care of the ball.
Johnson against Anderson. Johnson attacking.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
And Johnson drops them both.
Unflappable. This guy relishes being the man to put the game away.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save him tonight.
Not by a long shot. It's all but official.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And now we've got the intentional foul.
You know, give him credit for still battling here down the stretch, but I think it's too little too late.
Simply delaying the inevitable here. I mean, at this point, even if they miss the free throws, there's not enough time left.
And Willis drops them both. Here is Abrinas. Satoransky has screen on Bobois. And he's good on the three ball. We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth quarter, and that's an intentional foul.
Second personal foul. Third team foul.
He drops the first one, and that'll push the lead to double digits. Both free throws good for Bryant. Satoransky against Bryant. So they get the victory here at home. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing.
It's Thursday afternoon, and we've got basketball on the agenda. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. Brian Anderson here. With me tonight are analysts Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. Here's James. It's deflected. Here's the break. And he's going for the lob. Here's Smits, defended by Brown. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
And he drops the first.
At the line for two, Smits.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
It's not luck that he's so steady at the line. It's through repetition and hard work.
James against Thompson. James passes to Korkmaz. Back to James. Can't get it to fall. 0 for 2 now. And here's Thompson for 3. Hits the trifecta.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Korkmaz on the wing. Offensive struggles continue. Missing again. Here's Thompson. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They've got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
Kalathis. The long distance 3 is buried.
Hey, good to get him going right away. I mean, those are the shots that really boost confidence.
It makes a difference for them if he can establish his three-point shot as a weapon.
Up top, Brown. James deciding where to go with it. From downtown. Offensive rebound. Korkmaz on the wing. Nails it from 3.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a 3 each time.
Larkin with the bucket.
Out to a hot start. 4 makes and 5 shots to begin this ball game.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Off the mark there with a 3. Here's Smits, defended by Brown. Smits passes to Poirier. Here's Larkin. 6 on the shot clock. Out to Thompson. There's the triple. He buries it from 3. Thompson's got 8.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
Here's the pick. The 3, James. Oh, and that miss makes him 0 for 4. Not a great start.
It's been an ugly quarter for him. Trying to shoot his way out of it. Might be time to work on the playmaking skills. And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Here's Korkmaz. Shot to stop the run, and he gets that one. He's got 5.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
Here's Thompson. Ooh, he's locked in. Drains his 5th shot in as many attempts.
This run has been fueled by their matador defense.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. Launches it, nails it from beyond the arc.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
Now James, still no points. 54 seconds left to play in the first.
Yeah, just a little off his game this quarter. He's trying to work his way into a rhythm.
Larkin passes to Poirier. It's picked off. Down low. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
And the first one at the line is good.
Taking 2 shots.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. There's 39 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Fires the 3. Oh, he nails that one. 3 for 4 now.
He's coming to work, ready to ball. Hitting 3 of his first 4 shots. Okay.
To the left wing. Nora pass to Thompson. Here's Smits. Here's 5 to shoot. Here's Thompson. Can't hit the short runner. Stripped it away. And after just 1 quarter of play, a double-digit differential on the scoreboard. Up by 12. Don't go away. We'll be back. And so far through 1 quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Credit the game plan coming in. They've identified some weaknesses, and they are exploiting them.
They've got Johnson, and it's a Yoru in at the center position. Pass to Diallo. 6 to shoot. Here's Corneli. It's stolen by Johnson. And they're on the break. And it's Brown in at the point.
And I think that play tells you everything you need to know. They're simply playing at a higher level, getting a steal and turning it into quick points.
They've got Johnson, and it's a Yoru in at the 5, roaming the paint.
If you're looking for ways to help your team, that's last on the list.
Not only a terrible shot, but also at the worst possible time. That's just not good.
And that one's good. Bryant. Quarter number 2 and about a minute in. For 3, Diallo. Yoru with the rebound. Bryant outside. The 3. The shot comes out. If they're going to go on a run, Grant, there's no better time than right now.
You're so right, B.A. I think they definitely expected a closer game than this.
Here's Corneli on the take. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
And good whistle there.
It's his first trip to the line. He's off on the first.
2 shots.
He does not get the second one. Grant, some rookies come into the league with a ton of hype. You've lived through that. How does it affect a young player?
Well, B.A., it can be overwhelming, and certainly it's a lot to endure. You're the focus of so much attention, and there are so many expectations. And with the media these days, it's even more magnified and intense.
Now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second. And here's Bryant outside. It's not going to go for him.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
If the defense lets him inside, he will not hesitate. He'll gladly drop that thing right in the cup.
And there's a pick. Pass to Yoru. Kicks it out to Bryant. To the paint. Deflects the pass. Diallo outside. Here's a Kobo, covered by Bryant.
Bryant. First personal foul, second team foul.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. 3-pointer. 5 to shoot. Here's Corneli. And he wills that one in, sinking it right through the back of the iron.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
Away team foul. Number 32. First personal foul, second team foul.
Bryant, right side. Pass to Yoru. Back to Bryant. The 3 is up.
Yeah, their three-point percentage has dropped a bit here in the second half. They need to think maybe about getting into the paint for easy buckets. And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
Diallo on the wing, covered by Johnson. They set a pick. Shot clock at 6. And And the layup is good off the glass.
It was a rough start for them scoring the ball, but they look like now they're really finding their rhythm and flow.
Here's Beaubois. No points yet. Outside Johnson. Pass to Willis. Here's Beaubois. The three is up. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a three each time.
There's 48 seconds left in the half. Good on the bucket.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Bryant outside. With the teardrop. And it's good on the layup. Bryant's got his second basket.
The floater is so tough to defend against. Nothing defenders can really do but shake their heads.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. No good that time.
And it's amazing. Their slim advantage on the board seems a lot larger than it is.
Here's Beaubois. And he makes it on the layup. Beaubois got 5 points now in the quarter.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Misses from short range. And so that brings the first half to a close. Up by 15. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
How about the points in the paint? Clearly, they made it a priority coming in. And it's paying dividends, Ernie.
Yeah, I remember those days.
And this might be a good time to check out the... And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. James with the ball. No points so far. There's a screen. Fires from deep. Sinks it from distance. James has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. James has gone 1 for 3 from deep tonight. Here's Thompson. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
He took the contact and had an opportunity to drain it.
These are his first free throws of the game.
2 shots.
And he's good on the second. And here's James. Here's Calathis. This one for 3. No good on the shot. Thompson outside. Here's Smits. And he jams it home with authority.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
James against Thompson. It's James with the drive. And it's James with the jam.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better. We'll take it.
Larkin passes to Thompson. Tries again. No good there.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
Here's James. Soft touch off the glass. James has got 7 now in this quarter.
And this has been a nice start to the second half. They're 3 out of 4 in a rhythm on the offense right now.
Here's Larkin. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Pass to Korkmaz. Here's Kalathis. Back to Korkmaz. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And he makes a first.
For the away team. Furkan Korkmaz taking 2 shots.
And he makes both free throws. Here's Larkin. He has 6. Pass to Smits. There's a screen. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. And he drives in. Count that one. Kalathis has got 5 points. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Larkin passes to Nora from behind the arc. Hits a three-pointer.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Here's Kalathis.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Brown with a screen. Here's Kalathis. He's got 5. Deflected.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Thompson with it. Picked up by James. And he gets it back. Pass to Larkin. Here's the 3. The shot won't fall.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
James passes to Brown.
Home team foul. Jordan and Yoru. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Here's Thompson. Oh, he drains it. His 6th make and 9 tries so far.
Very consistent tonight at the offensive end. Right there, he helps fuel the fire.
Pass to Korkmaz. They get it back. James outside. And he banks in the layup. James has got 9 points now in the quarter.
You can see the change in approach from him since the break. He's been a minute after being held scoreless in the first half.
Here's Larkin. No luck on that one. Good work defensively by James. Pass to Brown. James outside. Here's Kalathis. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Kalathis has got 7 points in the game. We've got 22 seconds left in the third quarter. Larkin with the bucket.
That's just smart basketball right there. Finding a way to get a high percentage shot on offense.
James outside. Lets a floater go. Thompson with the block. Here's Larkin. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. They lead by 12. And time for a short break. Stay right there. The fourth. And 1 quarter. To go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. They've got Johnson, and it's Willis, and at the power forward.
First personal foul. First team foul. Coming onto the floor for the away team.
So it's the home team now.
Number 32.
And here's Bryant outside. Connects from downtown.
Woo! That man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
Effort like this makes you wonder if they've already packed it in for the game, ready to go on to the next. You gotta at least show a little heart out here.
Akobo. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back.
The three-point shooting has been on point here in the second half.
Here's Beaubois. Pass to Willis.
Monte Willis. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Bryant outside. Here's Willis. Clock at 6. Kicks it out to Bryant. Three-pointer. He can't get it to go. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone now. Pass to Johnson. Floats one. And the nice bucket inside from Bryant.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Here's Akobo, covered by Bryant. Here's Corneli. Oh, can't finish the one-handed jam. On the wing, Bryant. Here's Beaubois. Shot clock at 6. That one doesn't drop. Inside. Here's Diallo. Nice dish, and the layup goes down.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
Here's Beaubois. Uses the glass on the layup.
And staring at a sizable deficit, the defense has to tighten up.
Beaubois has gotten 3 of his 4 shots to fall, hitting 75%. Here's Diallo. And that one drops. Diallo's got 4 points this quarter.
They're having a good half offensively, shooting over 50% from the field now, trying to close the gap.
It's stolen away. Here we go, one-on-one. And there's the rejection. It's stolen by Johnson. To the inside. And a two-handed jam.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Yeah, once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Pass to Akobo. Here's Corneli. No good with a layup. Grant wouldn't be a bad idea here to slow it down.
Yeah, the coach is definitely looking for patience and execution.
A minute 35 left in the game. Beaubois. The three-pointer off the mark. Here's Akobo, covered by Bryant. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming. Now that we have a few years of reference, it's safe to say the NBA play-in tournament has been a roaring success, Grant.
Yeah, I agree, B.A. And people forget it was created in the peak of the pandemic. The league set up a lifeline for teams that lost key players to COVID, but it has turned into something much, much greater.
Pass to Willis. The three, counted from distance.
Should just about do it. Big time shot in the final stretches here.
Mark it, time of death. Does that mean we get to officially enter garbage time? I vote hopefully yes.
And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
First personal foul. Second team
The first
foul.
one falls.
At the line for the away team, number 32.
Both good from the line that time. 1:03 left in the fourth. And at this point, they're loving this big lead.
Absolutely. And they haven't really faced a lot of resistance.
Kicks it out to Bryant. Pass to Willis. Shot clock at 5. He hits the back iron and sinks it. 44 seconds left in the game. Takes the 3. The rebound by Willis. Here's Beaubois. .23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. 6 on the shot clock. The home crowd treated to a win. Well, this might not have been the most competitive.
Sunday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan, and we're joined by our reporter David Aldridge on the sidelines. It'll be the visiting team facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. They've got James. Korkmaz is out there with Brown, and it's Papagiannis in at the 5 spot.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, you'll probably see more of them.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
Here's Laprovitola. Pass to Hernan Gomez. And James picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Laprovitola. James covering. Clock at 6. Here's Laprovitola. James defending. Laprovitola, no good.
Well, the analytics don't like it. But if the defense is giving it up, I like that shot selection despite the miss.
Papagiannis kicks to James. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Hernan Gomez.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
Yeah, and you know they're tracking the tips and deflections because that tells you who's affecting the game.
And finished off by Brown.
Oh, fellas, that was a vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. Rebounded by Papagiannis. James, right side. Brown, the pass to Papagiannis. Here's Calathes. From outside the arc. That's tipped.
Well, this isn't the start they wanted. Need to just settle down and move the ball for better shots.
Parker passes to Medu. Drills it from outside.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Here's Calathes. Here's James. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Calathes grabs the board.
Well, that alley-oop attempt, a case of what could have been, just didn't finish the play.
Well, it's not easy to time that up. Just not quite as simple.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. Now the free throw is good, now leading by one.
We expect nothing less. He's generally been very good at the line.
About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. And he makes that one. He has 5.
Well, credit the screen there, springing him loose for the finish.
2 minutes remaining in the first 2 minutes.
Now James. Pass to Papagiannis. Back to James. Here's Korkmaz, covered by Parker. Lets the three fly. Hernan Gomez grabs the miss. Fires away from outside. Rebounded by Papagiannis. Papagiannis has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Korkmaz kicks to Papagiannis. To the paint. Here's Calathes. Count that one. 1:11 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Laprovitola. No scoring in this one.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Pass to Calathes. Here's Korkmaz. On the wing, James. Got a piece of it. We've got 33 seconds left in the first quarter of the game.
Yeah, there's really no excuse for missing that one. That's just a blown opportunity.
Calathes kicks to Korkmaz. Pass to James. Here's Calathes. Good, and the assist goes to James. Calathes has got his second basket.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Yeah, he didn't let the defense affect him there. He just kept his focus.
Pulls up. Good, he hits the jump shot. 7 points in the game, and still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Leading by a point, and the second quarter will... And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Way to set the table. Offensively, they dominated on the interior.
Well, if they're going to be that ferocious inside, this defense is in for a long night.
You've got Diallo, and it's Corniche in at the 4. Here's Diallo. Nailed from three-point land. Diallo's got himself on the board with 3 there.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You got to contest the shot better than that.
And Satoransky wide open. He fires. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value.
Diallo the pass to Corniche over Anderson. Off the left rim and out.
When the defense is playing off you like that, you want to be able to convert, but that time he just couldn't get it done.
Satoransky in the corner. And it's Abrinas in the corner. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Going to the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
And with the score as close as it is, these are the opportunities you truly can't allow.
Here's Anderson, and Anderson slams it in.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
Well, that's too easy. As he says, let me add to my highlight reel.
Shot good by Diallo.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Sar with it. Bobbed up there for Anderson. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Defended by Anderson. Here's Corniche. Good on the triple.
Yeah, showing off that ability to stretch the floor. Seems like everyone is a threat at the arc these days.
Now Sar. Pass to Anderson. Here's Fall. Covered by Morty Eunice. Here's Sar. Tries it from 19. Corniche with the rebound.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Driving to the basket. Back to Diallo. Tries again. He lays it in. Diallo's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Well, that's easy pickings for him. Unless the defense is all over him, he'll take that all day long.
Here's Sar, and it's Abrinas in the corner. Pass to Satoransky. There's the triple. Up again. It's good on the putback.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Here's a Kobo. Here's Corniche. The 3. Fall with the rebound. Anderson passes to Sar. Here's Abrinas. He's guarded by Diallo. Here's the 3. Abrinas' shot is off. They can trade 2 for 1 here.
Would be the right move, I believe, right now.
Corniche. A miss that time. Would have put him up. Corniche is gone 1 of 4 from the field. Here's Sar. Pass to Fall. A 3 from Anderson. The putback is no good. They can get back in front with some points right here.
Yeah, they got behind, but really hung in there and didn't let the score get out of hand.
Jacks up a 3. Diallo, no good. Here's Abrinas. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. They lead by 2. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
Make some noise and get ready for the fifth.
And that concludes halftime. Now time.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. And here is James. Hernan Gomez out there with Medu. Then there's Parker. And it's Lapro Vitola in at the 1. Korkmaz is out there with Brown. Then it's James. And it's Papagiannis in at the 5, roaming the paint. Fires for 3. Medu, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Medu is out there with Hernan Gomez. Then there's Parker, and it's Lapro Vitola in at the point guard.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
We've got Brown. Korkmaz is out there with James. And it's Calathis in at the point guard position.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
On the wing, James. He's got 7, just 5 to shoot. Pass to Papagiannis. Second chance shot, and there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Here's Lapro Vitola. He has yet to score. 90 seconds now into the second half. Parker outside. And that's going to be out of bounds. And they retain possession. And so here's the home team. 4-point game. 4 on the clock. Shoots the 3. Calathis grabs the board. Here's Korkmaz, covered by Parker. To the middle. Korkmaz passes to James. And it's in there. James has got 5 points in the quarter.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Here's Lapro Vitola. Rebounded by Papagiannis. Papagiannis has got 6 rebounds in the game. Kicks it out to James for the tie. Offensive rebound. Papagiannis passes to James. Here's Korkmaz. A second chance effort. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Well, anytime you can get a good look close in like that, it's always your best option.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. A tight game here in Cleveland. Here's Lapro Vitola. James defending. Over to the left wing. The rebound by James. Down low, here's Korkmaz. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Korkmaz has got 5 points so far.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Shot to stop the run. The rebound by James.
Another miss. He is struggling for the quarter.
Out to the wing. 1:43 left in the third quarter. Calathis gets the bucket.
Just a little confusion among the D as to who was supposed to be on him.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off. All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Their body language does not look good right now. They're deflated and unable to stop this run. Well, he's going back to the arc. He might be building some momentum from range here in the second half.
1:05 left to play in the third. James looking it over. Brown sends a screen for James. And the dunk by James.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen. See, now that layup isn't possible without the help of the pick.
Pass to Calathis. And Parker with the block. James covering. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. 15 points in the game. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Calathis passes to James. Herman Gomez grabs the miss. Herman Gomez has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. That's a 2 from Parker. A putback. Pass to Medu. For the lead. Drops in the tray.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Up by 2. And when we return, we'll get the 4th. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
Wow, that was an absolute masterpiece of an assist. He knew exactly when to deliver the ball, and it made for a beautiful score.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the 4th. Sataran still is Song. Then there's Anderson, and it's Abrinas in at the 3. Screen by Diallo.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
First team foul.
And the home team has possession. They lead by 4. Now here's Satoransky. Three-pointer. That shot, no good. Satoransky covering. 1 minute now into this 4th quarter. Here's Corniche. They grab their own miss. Pass to Okobo. Fires the 3.
The ball goes to the away team.
So it's the visitors now. Here's Diallo. It's tipped. And here we go. Fast break. Sarr's got it. And Sarr throws it down.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
Pass to Abrinas. Driving inside. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Assisted buckets. Every team wants them. They show you're running effective team offense.
Okobo looking over the floor. And the basket by Corniche.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical junction.
Now here's Satoransky. He's guarded closely. Anderson outside. 6 on the shot clock. Lobbed up there for Anderson. No good on that one.
And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up in a missed opportunity on that alley-oop attempt.
Yeah, that just comes down to the timing being off between those two guys.
And they'll get another chance. Here's Satoransky, and right on target. Good.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
Satoransky covering. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Corniche, the pass to Okobo. Pass to Corniche from past the arc, and the three ball is good. Corniche has got 6 here in this quarter.
Well, it's a three-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. Abrinas' shot is off. Here's Corniche, defended by Anderson, and the basket by Corniche.
It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. And that one drops. Sarr's gone 2 of 3 from the floor. After Okobo. Here's Corniche. Shot clock at 5. A three-pointer, no good.
You know, the ill-advised threes isn't how you want to close the gap. They've got to have better shot selection.
Here's Abrinas. A three-pointer is right on target.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
Every second counts now. They can't wait around.
And they have to play fast, but also smart. Every possession counts.
There's 38 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Pass to Corniche over Anderson. Abrinas with a rebound.
Well, if you have the space, you have to take that shot. He missed it, but he's trying to keep the defense honest.
Guys, let's just go ahead and call this one. It's over.
Yeah, time is not on their side. The score is not on their side. Nothing you can do.
So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the fans gave them that emotional boost that was needed down the stretch. This crowd, man, they were electric.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for being with us.
It's the NBA on 2K Sports. With Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, this is Brian Anderson. Joining us from the sidelines, Allie LaForce. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. Here's Nora. Pass to Poirier. Wide open look. And the jumper falls for him. Banked it in off the glass. Here's Larkin. Oh, he missed the layup. He had it with the pump fake. About a minute into this first quarter. And that one's good.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Here's Larkin. Here's the teardrop, tipped. And they're on the run. Hey, great communication on the lob.
Great teamwork on that drive, punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
Back to Thompson. Uses the glass to finish the layup. About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
Boy, 4 for 4 to get things started. Must have been a good shoot-around this morning.
Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. That's tipped. And so ball out of bounds. Thompson touched it last.
They got very fortunate there, guys. They should just take their time on offense and not try to force things.
Pass to Sar. To the middle. Stolen by Thompson. In transition, here they come. And the shot's good. Thompson's got his second basket of the night. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Here's the floater, and rejected. And that goes out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. Here he goes. 3 shots, 3 baskets. Great efficiency so far.
Well, defensively, to me, you've got to do a better job communicating once the screen comes.
Larkin no good. And we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take foul. So it's the home team now, leading by 5. To the paint.
2 minutes remaining. 2 minutes.
Here's Fall. Buries it from 3. He's got 6.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Here's Larkin. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer.
And talk about payback. He hits the revenge triple.
Oh, you love to see the competitive fire. A little bit of pride at stake.
Thompson scanning the floor. No good on the triple.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Larkin passes to Smits. Off target with the 3. It's a one-on-one situation. Here's Parker. It's tipped. The 3 from Thompson. It's hauled in by Fall. In transition. Puts up a 3. They get it again. 44 seconds left in the first quarter. On target from range.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Here's Larkin from deep. It's hauled in by Fall. Fall's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
27 seconds left in the opening quarter. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Sar. Hey, from beyond the arc. And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D. 8 seconds left in the first quarter here. Here's Poirier. Beyond the arc. And he can't get that one. And that concludes the first quarter of play. They lead by 8. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Well, it's pretty obvious. I mean, cashing in on extra opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Yeah, the defense hasn't been there. They are getting hammered on second chance opportunities.
They've got Johnson, and it's Willis in at the 4-man spot.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
First team foul.
First one falls for him.
At the line for your home team, Anderson. 2 shots.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. And here's Bryant outside. Knocks down the long J. Bryant's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Wow, you don't see him left alone very often, and of course, he makes good use of it.
Here's Satoransky. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Time and time again, they're creating good looks from close range.
Here's Beaubois. Jacks up a three. Drains the triple.
They've got some ground to make up, and shooting the three ball more consistently like they are now should help them do it.
Satoransky outside. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
Anderson for three. The rebound by Willis. And they're running. Here's Beaubois, covered by Satoransky. Here's Beaubois. Oturu passes to Willis. Here's Beaubois. Bryant outside. 6 to shoot. Let's go with a three. And the shot's off. 1 for 2 in this one. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Pass to Willis. From the arc. He can't hit that time. Outside, Anderson. 4-3. The offensive rebound. Satoransky outside. Second shot opportunity. And that's 2 points on the layup.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played.
And they're ahead right now because they're working so hard on the glass.
And bottom line, more boards means more possessions. That's how you build a lead. Well, you like that he shakes off that rocky first period and knocks down a shot. Nice.
And the visitors call time here. Satoransky's gone a perfect 3 for 3 so far. Here's Beaubois. Three-pointer, no good.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Anderson for three. Basket's good on the assist from Satoransky.
Making plays at both ends of the floor, and it shows up in the box score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Here's Beaubois, covered by Satoransky. They need this. Drills it from deep. Beaubois got 6 here in the quarter.
It's clear there's a lot of pride on the line in this one.
Absolutely. When someone makes a shot, the first thought is, I want my own back.
The home team calls timeout. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Clock at 6. Here's Metu. Off target from outside. Here's Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
Satoransky outside. From outside the arc. Oturu with the rebound. Johnson against Anderson. Johnson inside. Shots blocked. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Anderson. Here's Beaubois. And with that one, the deficit trimmed to single digits. Beaubois has got 9.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
16 feet out. The shot misses.
I think this is a spot he has got to become more consistent from if you want to command the defender's respect.
And Metu pulls it down.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights, that bucket is automatic.
Anderson for three. Oturu with the rebound. Oturu's got 4 rebounds now. Johnson on the wing. Gets it off. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. So we conclude the first half. They lead by 7. We've got more hoops coming your way in just a minute.
And something out of left field for you guys.
Ernie, left field, this is not baseball. This is a basketball show.
And returning our attention to this game, a solid first half for the home team.
They're really hitting the ball.
And that'll do it for...
And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. Knocks down the triple. 12 points for him.
Oh, the defense has to stay attached to him on the perimeter.
Here's Larkin. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Lets the three fly. And it's Larkin with a rebound. Thompson outside. Pass to Nora. Here's Larkin. Here's Smits. Parker defending. Top of the key. Nora, no good. Defended by Thompson. About a minute played here in the second half. Here's Sarr. And it's Smits with a rebound.
That's the play they want him to start making. They want to be able to trust him.
Away team foul. Second personal foul. First team foul.
Defended by Thompson.
The ball goes to the
on Friday, and then on Friday.
The upside of road trips, like the one they have scheduled, is you really get a chance to come together as a team. It's a great way to get closer with your squad and build trust among your teammates.
Here's Larkin. For three. It's hauled in by Fall.
What a brutal night for this guy, and it is having a ripple effect throughout the team. This is tough.
Since halftime, they've missed 3 of their first 4 shots. Still trying to get their legs under them.
Thompson, no good.
Boy, yet another missed opportunity here. Whatever they talked about at halftime, it's not working.
And the ball travels out of bounds. Turnover.
That almost looked like bad communication. You hate to see that kind of mistake.
So it's the home team now. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey, Brian. Well, in today's high-scoring NBA, every position has to be a threat. All-star Donovan Mitchell said, we're getting away from the point guards who are just floor generals. It's passing and scoring that you're starting to see, and your level of scoring allows you to be a better playmaker. Teams have to respect that.
No doubt, Allie. Thank you.
Scoreless in their first 5 attempts since halftime. It's getting ugly.
Fast break. Here we go. Another miss. Boy, they're in a funk right now. Here's Parker. And it's Smits with a rebound. Parker's gone 1 for 4 from the field. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Sinks the tray.
And in the second half here, they're shooting a terrific percentage from 3.
Smits passes to Poirier. Thompson outside. Right around 3 minutes into this second half. Pass to Larkin. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Lets it go from deep. And Thompson gets it to go. Thompson's got 7 points.
Puts one in the eye of the defense. First triple of the evening.
The shot that time not on target. Here's Larkin. And the deficit down inside single digits. Larkin's gotten his 2nd bucket on the night.
If you give him any sort of space, he's gonna attack.
Knocked loose. In transition, here they come. And he lays it in off the breakaway.
And that's all the result of some good defensive awareness.
And we've got 1:18 left in the 3rd. Pass to Fall. Got it. Good job in the low post. Fall's got his first points of the night.
Have to love the ball distribution. Keep everyone involved.
And he recovers it. Takes a 3. Larkin with the bucket.
He's taking what he can get here. Has a 3 in each half.
51 seconds left in the 3rd. Defended by Thompson. Yep, that one goes. He's got 17.
Well, I absolutely love the way this guy has controlled the pace tonight. They've been able to play the style they want.
And there's the screen. Pass to Smits from deep. It's hauled in by Fall. Fall's got rebound number 11. And he lobs it up to the rim. And Parker throws it down.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. They grabbed their own miss. Here's Larkin. A deep 3. And that'll do it for the 3rd quarter. Up 9. All right, we're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th quarter. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, over that break, I was able to catch the message that the visiting team coach was giving to his team. He told them, quote, if we'd worked harder on the glass, we'd probably be up right now. Show some heart, show some pride. It was a very direct message. Back to you guys.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. They've got Johnson, and it's Bryant in it to 2. Anderson, and the layup is good.
Great timing and coordination. Lays it in coming off that pick.
Here's Bobois. No good on the 3.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
Satoransky's shot is off. Pass to Willis. Johnson for 3. Pure from 3-point range.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
Here's Vesely. Blocked! And the ball ends up out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. 60 ticks off the clock here in the 4th. Pass to Anderson. Over to the wing. They set the pick. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Metu. Gets the 3 to Fall.
He made the most of that opening, teaching the defense a lesson.
Fires for 3. That shot missing. Bobois gone 3 of 9 shooting. Pass to Metu. And here's Satoransky. Stolen by Bryant. Here we go. And he lays it in on the break.
No doubt about it, guys. We've got a ball game here. I'm sensing a major momentum swing after the steal and run out.
Here's Anderson. Rebounded by Johnson. Anderson's gone 2 of 5 from the floor. To the inside, Beaubois. The shot, no good.
I know he's got to be frustrated right now, but the team is fighting from behind. He's got to stay with it.
Oh, my! Wow! Way up there in the rafters. No one is stopping that. Put that one-man show on Broadway.
That's one way to go with the alley-oop. Kicks it out to Bryant. There's the three. And Metu pulls it down. Metu's got 5 rebounds in the game.
Good job hitting the glass. They're +8 in rebounding. Just magnificent. I mean, he punishes the D for lackluster effort.
They look a little disorganized there. The result is an emphatic jam.
Yeah, sometimes aggression can overcome certain offensive limitations. You saw it right there.
Inside, it's stolen by Johnson. And they're pushing it up.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Here's Beaubois. Pass to Willis. Now here's Bryant. Fires the three. And the basket by Willis. Willis has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Oh, the defense has to stay attached to him on the perimeter.
Away team foul. Johnson. Second personal foul, first team foul. At the line.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now for the second. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line. And that'll put him up by 9. Launches a 3. Anderson pulls it down.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Chalk up 2 there.
Well, get it inside to a quality scorer and let this guy do his thing.
Here's Johnson. And Metu pulls it down. Metu's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Anderson. Drives to the hoop. And finished off by Anderson.
And since the halftime break, their offense has just been on another level.
I got to believe that's something the coach talked to them about at the halftime. They have valued each possession.
Sends it home from three-point land.
The way they dominated, they earned the dub tonight.
And they just went out and executed. Give credit to the coaching staff. They have to be thrilled with their level of play.
He's got to be mad at himself. Won't get a better look than that.
Out to the right wing. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Johnson.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
Satoransky. That three's off the mark. Here's the break to halt the run. Satoransky pulls it in. Tipped away. And he's going for the oop here. Throw it down on the lob. They can take their time if they want.
Yes, you have to regroup. Make sure you get a good shot.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Five on the clock. Fires away from way outside. That one no good. And so the home crowd treated to a win. This one was a fun one to watch.
NBA action on 2K Sports. Along with Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and our sideline reporter David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. We've got the visiting team facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. Larkin out there with Thompson. And it's Smits in at power forward. James left side. Took him no time at all on that one.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Here's Larkin. Here's Poirier. Misses the layup. He had him with that bump fake. Pass to Korkmaz. Here's Papagiannis. Now James. Ball stolen. Pushing it up.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
Here he goes. That one good for two. Here's Larkin. Thompson from long range sinks the three-pointer.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
James kicks to Brown. And so just over a minute and a half played. A three ball. Here's Papagiannis. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2.
You don't want to ever give up points on the boards. That's the lesson for the team there. That's a hustle play to save points.
Larkin can't get it to go. Calathes passes to Brown. Here's Calathes from downtown. Rebound by Larkin. Can't get it to fall.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Here's Papagiannis. He gets it in there.
No, he didn't. He just break out the finger roll. That's nice.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Here's Larkin. Banked in off the glass. Now here's James. And there's the drive. It's blocked. To the right side. Larkin. His three-pointers off the mark.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it. That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
James kicks to Korkmaz. Fires the three. Hands it from downtown.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
Nice shot by Larkin.
Gets one to fall, but only his second make in the first 7 attempts.
1:11 left in the first. Calathes passes to Papagiannis. Good. It's Calathes who picks up the assist. Papagiannis has got 7.
He does so much out there to stretch out the defense when he's out on the perimeter, and he drains the triple.
Here's Thompson, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Taking it up strong against size. He does not lack for confidence.
Yeah, hard to stop it there if you're the big man. That's just too good a shot and great concentration.
Papagiannis can't hit.
You're not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
Mora, the pass to Thompson. And it's good from the elbow. He has 7.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Korkmaz kicks to Calathes. There's the screen. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
Man, he's got that touch working tonight, shooting the ball very well to start this one.
Here's Thompson. Off target at the rim. And they're pushing it up. Here's Korkmaz. And a deep three from James. And so both teams trading buckets as we end the first quarter. Leading by 3. And we'll get the second quarter underway. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Yeah, they did a great job. Just the initial thrust of that attack, as soon as they got the ball, constantly in transition.
They've got Bryant. Johnson is out there with Willis. And it's Oturu in at center. Count it. The 3 from Johnson. Adiunas grabs the miss. Pass to Okobo. Here's Diallo. A slam dunk by Diallo.
total letdown by the D. Can't leave the bucket unprotected.
Absolutely. And it takes an easy 2 points onto the lead.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
From deep, Beaubois hits it from three-point range. Beaubois got his first 3 points of the game.
That's a shot he's going to bury, especially when left open.
Diallo against Johnson. Here's Moniunas off with the layup.
Well, he had the perfect opportunity to finish that one, guys, and just flat out blew it.
Beaubois, the pass to Willis. Corniche with the rebound. Here's Diallo. Good, nice job down low. Diallo's got 4 points in the quarter. Beaubois outside. Inside, Willis. Out to Beaubois. Pass to Johnson. Into the lane. And it's Johnson with the jam.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, well, I settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that.
Diallo, a screen on Willis. And the basket by Corniche. Corniche has got his second bucket.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Here's Diallo. They grabbed their own miss. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Johnson kicks to Willis. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Pass to Corniche. Down to 5 on the shot clock. A shot off that time. A tight game here in Los Angeles. Now, here's Willis. He's tightly guarded.
Very little resistance against that throwdown.
Nope, not what they want to see in a game this close, Greg.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
Akobo, the pass to Corniche. Nice move, and it's good on the layup. Corniche has got 6 in the quarter.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Okobo. First personal foul. Second team foul.
1:15 left in the first half of basketball. Willis has gone 1 of 3 from the field here. Out left to the wing. Here's Corniche. He's covered by Willis. Five on the clock. There's the drive. And the whistle blows as the basket counts. And a 3-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
Well, that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense. A quick move to the bucket. And you get the lay-in.
Beaubois with the ball. Moniunas grabs the miss. And here comes the break. Here's Corniche. Hammers it home to polish off the break.
And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Willis. Moniunas grabs the miss. Moniunas has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Pass to Okobo. Here's Corniche. Diallo is screen on Willis. And the officials have called the illegal screen right there.
Well, aside from that possession, they've done a pretty good job of keeping the turnovers way down this game.
Now Beaubois. Gets it off. No good on the last second attempt there. And we finished one half of basketball. They're up by 7. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter.
Swerving off topic for a moment, I need you guys to weigh in on this. Is a hot dog a sandwich?
Oh, man, it's a hot dog.
And turning our attention to the first half, a positive start for the home team.
I love their game plan.
And that is a wrap.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. They've got Korkmaz. He's out there with Brown. And it's Calathes in at the 1 spot.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
We've got Larkin. He's out there with Thompson. And it's Smits in at the power forward. Clock at 4. Here's Larkin, and there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Brown out there with Korkmaz. Then it's James. And it's Papagiannis in at the center, filling out the middle. Calathes kicks to James. Throws it down.
And the advantage they have starting to increase. Things are coming together for them at a really opportune time.
Coaches always talk about the first 5 minutes of the third quarter. They have definitely increased their energy level here.
Thompson is out there with Larkin. And it's Poirier in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here's Calathes. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Nora, the pass to Larkin. Here's Smits. And he uses the glass on the layup. Smits has got his 3rd basket of the night.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play. Well, any possession that ends in a shot from that range after good player and ball movement, that's a good one.
The offensive rebound. Pass to Thompson. Here's Poirier. Just 5 to shoot. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
Now that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference. Not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Here's Calathes. The 3. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Papagiannis has got 10 points.
Okay, good game plan. Start the second half. 3 of 4 so far from the field.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Driving in to the wing on the left. Thompson from long range. Three-pointer. Sinks the triple. He's got 10.
A good look there, and he didn't waste it. His second 3 of the game.
Here's Calathes. He has 6. James looking it over. Takes it inside. Plays it up and banks it in. James has got 4 points this quarter.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
Larkin can't get it to go.
A good board there, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
Calathes kicks to James. Misses the 3. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, thanks. The NBA's 65 games requirement for postseason awards has drawn some criticism. But Adam Silver says, ultimately, this is about the fans and putting the best product forward. Load management was not working for us. This is having the desired effect. that guys are out on the floor. Kevin?
Yeah, they want to be on the floor, right? Keep them tuning in. Good stuff, DA. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
For the away team. Thompson. 2 shots.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a
The previous play is under review
to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing...
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
Appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Shoot 2.
And the first one drops. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Well, a great player on a great roll at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Coletas passes to Papagiannis. And the layup is good. Papagiannis has got 12. Papagiannis has gone a nice 5 of 6 shooting from the field. And it's Smith's missing. James against Thompson. Brown the pass to Papagiannis. Poirier grabs the miss. Poirier's got 7 rebounds in the game. Thompson from long range. Here's Smits, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And how about the offensive rebound with a little extra punch on the putback?
You're right, Greg. As they look to trim the deficit, could we see them send a few more bodies to the boards from here on out? Maybe, just maybe.
First personal foul, first team foul.
That one is off. He hits the second from the line. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Willis the pass to Bryant. Back to Willis. 6 to shoot. Pass to Johnson. Lets it go from deep. Got a hand on it, and they'll keep possession. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Here's Corniche, and he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And we've reached the end of the third. Up 8, and we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with his speed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. We've got Corniche, and it's Monty Eunice in at the 5.
Team foul.
It's stolen by Willis. Here's Johnson. Count it.
Johnson.
Johnson's gone 50% so far. 2 of 4 shooting. He's covered by Beaubois. Pass to Corniche. No good from outside. Beaubois outside. Going inside. Here's Oturu. Kicks it out to Johnson. Clock at 6. Outside Bryant. Second shot opportunity. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
They've cashed in on a lot of second chance opportunities here in the second half. That extra effort will help them cut into this deficit.
Here's Cornish. Oturu with the rebound.
Well, that's how to protect the rim without fouling. Force him into an awkward release and a bit of an adjustment on the layup.
Beaubois, that's good.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
Screen by Diallo. There's the drive. And it's a Kobo missing.
I think he rushed that one just a little bit, thinking the defense was going to get close. They weren't.
Three-pointer, Willis. Adiunas grabs the miss. Adiunas has got 5 rebounds tonight. Diallo with it. Now defended by Bryant.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
Pass to Willis. Over Diallo. And the shot is long.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Beaubois, the pass to Willis. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And you just can't draw that up any better. It's a pivotal moment in the game, and they go with the size mismatch for the layup.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Here's Cornish. He's covered by Willis. Shoots from 12. And the shot is off from Cornish.
He may not be the strongest inside presence, but still, he's got to convert from there.
Here's Diallo. Good on the three-point shot.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open three when he's got it.
Beaubois outside. There's a minute 47 left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Johnson. Just 4 to shoot. It's blocked. And here we go. Willis against Diallo. And the basket is good.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
And it's Bryant missing. If they want to, they can milk the clock just a little bit here.
Yeah, that's the best option.
Bryant to the hoop. Bucket is good.
And right now, they're just focused on putting together good possessions.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
To the inside. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Third personal foul, second team foul.
So the first one drops, and that'll push the lead to double digits. He hits both from the stripe. Beaubois outside. Three-pointer, Willis. No good there. Guys, you've got to think a basket here would seal it.
No question. That would be all she wrote.
Back to Diallo. Puts up a 3. Oturu with the rebound. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock in game. Fires from way outside. Doesn't go for him.
I'm honestly not sure what that was about. Maybe a protest against his coach?
So you're saying that he's out there right now protesting in some form or fashion?
And here's Diallo. Shot clock at 6. From deep three-point territory. And so they get the victory here at home. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, man.
Tuesday evening, then a little NBA action on 2K Sports. With Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce is our reporter. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. Here's Calathis, the three ball, and he buries his first look.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Check by James. And a nice finish on the layup.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Here's Calathis. Pass to Brown. It's James on the wing. And that goes out of bounds. And they retain possession. About a minute played here so far in the first. Going inside. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
Want to score in the NBA? Picks can really force the D to make tough choices.
Check by James, who poked away. To the wing, right side. Shot clock at 6. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Team foul. Shooting for the away team.
The first free throw is good. Both shots good from the stripe. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone by. Brown with a screen. Pass to Korkmaz. Shoots over Sarr. Korkmaz, no good.
Can't blame him. Just trying to take what the defense allows.
Check by James. Clock at 6. Fires from deep. Doesn't go, and he's 0 for 1 from the floor.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
And it's in there.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
Now, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Down low, out to the right wing.
Old team foul. Korkmaz. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Off the inbound, no good.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
Sarr pulls it in. Pass to Parker. It's blocked, and the ball ends up out of bounds. Now keep possession. Long range from the inbound. Not going to go that time. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks. I caught up with the home team's head coach, and we discussed his plan for John Morant. Coach smiled and said, I just told my guys to stay ready out there, ready for anything, because Morant can do so many surprising things, We just have to stay on our toes. Hopefully that flexible mindset helps the defense keep up with Morant's antics out there. BA?
And Allie, thanks. Lets it go from deep. And that won't fall for him. He's 0 for 2. It's James with the drive. There's a screen. Into the lane. 6 on the shot clock. Outside, Brown. Drops in the 3.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Knocks it loose. And he lays it up and in.
After missing his first 4 shots, he finally gets one to drop.
James outside. Off target from 3-point range.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Oh, wasted no time on that one. He's got 5.
What was the defense thinking? I mean, that's the wrong guy to leave open.
Brown with a screen. Driving inside. Hernan Gomez with a rebound. 34 seconds left to play in the first quarter. They set the screen. Lays it up and banks it in.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Here's Calathis. Yet to see a basket. Lets the 3 fly. That shot is off. That'll count. No good. Would have counted had it gone. 1 quarter in the books. And it's been a close one. Up 1. Quarter number. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
Yeah, I like the way they play. They're looking to get up and down the court every time. Racehorse basketball here tonight. Strap it up. Don't look down. You'll miss something.
We've got Chimezie Metu, and it's Anderson in at small forward. Knocks it down from distance.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
Anderson with a screen. Satoransky shot is off.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Here's Matajunas. Satoransky with the steal. It's a one-on-one situation. Pass to fall. And the layup is good off the glass.
Need to do more than that to keep him from getting the ball in the post.
Exactly. I mean, deny him the ball in the first place. Don't let him get it.
Covered by Satoransky. Here's Akobo. Still without a bucket. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
I like that. Punch it inside. You usually end up with a good shot and or get fouled.
Here's Satoransky, bearing his second of 3 attempts.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Diallo outside from behind the arc. Can't get a second shot to fall. Now 1 of 2. Outside, Anderson. Got a hand on it. Here's Corneli. Pass to Diallo. Fires the 3, bearing his second of 3 attempts.
He's finally leaving that dismal first quarter behind him. Took him a while to get going.
Satoransky outside. Got a piece of it. The ball's knocked loose. Satoransky with the steal. Snatched away. And here they come. Oh, they get a hand on it. And here comes the break. Throws it up high.
Now that's a textbook alley-oop.
I thought he'd go for the slam, but that worked.
It actually almost makes it a little more special. Grace over power is how I would look at it.
Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
And the defense no factor, which is why he simply laid it in.
A minute 50 left in the first half. Pass to Fall. Anderson for three. That shot off.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And there's 1:38 left in the first half of basketball. A Kobo, no good. Pass to Fall. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Fall's gotten 4 this quarter. Covered by Satoransky. Here's a Kobo. Satoransky with the steal. 1:03 left in the second quarter, and that goes out of bounds. And they retain possession.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
That one goes in.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Covered by Satoransky. Pass to Diallo. Takes the three. And Metu pulls it down. Satoransky outside. Here's Anderson. Off with the layup.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man.
Here's a Kobo. Here's Montejunas. Banked it in off the glass.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Satoransky outside. He takes it in. And that one is stuffed right through.
Come on, B.A. He sure can rise.
Grant, that's as good as it gets. One of the best in the league.
Boy, he makes it look easy. He is an absolutely imposing finisher around the rim.
It could go. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. They lead by 3. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break.
Well, guys, any thoughts on where these teams are heading?
A few will rise, a few will fall, and some, like my own career, remain strong and control.
Love that they're taking high percentage shots, and it hasn't been easy for them. It's hard to score inside when the defense is collapsing on you.
That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Check by James. There's the drive. Some solid defense from James. To the inside. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. And here's the fast break. And he converts the layup. He has 7. Here's Kalathis. He's scoreless. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. And the free throw, no good. count the basket.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
And, you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
And the three-pointer goes.
He's got a sweet stroke from long range. Plenty of bigs do now.
From deep three-point land, sinks it. What range from downtown.
Good, solid start to the half, hitting 3 out of 4.
Right around a minute and a half played in the third quarter. Here's Kalathis. Korkmaz on the wing. Just 5 to shoot. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Korkmaz has got his second basket on the night. Here's Sarr, right wing. Here's Parker. Three-pointer off the mark. For the tie, James. And he hits it to tie the game.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
James has gone 2 of 4 shooting. Check by James. Can't hit the turnaround jumper.
Well, the defense got lucky there with him missing, but they don't want to chance that again.
And the go-ahead bucket, no good.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Pass to Korkmaz. James against Parker. Here's Kalathis for the lead. Sarr pulls it in. Check by James. Korkmaz pulls it in.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
It's stolen. A minute 53 left in the third quarter. And there it is for him.
He's a new man this half, playing with much better intensity and getting results.
They set the pick. Here's Kalathis. Off the mark with the floater. Kalathis has gone just 1 of 5 shooting from the floor. Shot is up. Oh, yes, the turnaround. 16 points for him.
Yeah, he's been having his way this quarter, attacking the basket and protecting their lead.
Launches a 3. Sarr pulls it in. Sarr's got 4 rebounds in the game. Takes it inside. Check by James. Pass to Hernan Gomez. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. Boy, it's been fun watching this player do his thing lately. Our player of the week for the Eastern Conference.
And you could not find a more deserving guy for this award. His ability to be whatever his team needs on both ends of the floor is an essential part of their success out there.
Here's Kalathis. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Kalathis has got 4 points this quarter.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. Yeah, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
And when it comes to the 3, they've been really dialed in here in the second half.
Yeah, you got that right. I mean, you got it real right. They are lighting it up from beyond the arc this half.
Pass to Korkmaz. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. To the right side. That 3 off target. Had some space there after the pump fake. Out to the right wing. Here's the 3. And they get it back. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Up by 5. And when we return, we'll get the... And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. There's a screen. The rebound by Diallo. Here's Corneli. Parker defending. It's Corneli missing. Jacks up a three. The shot off that time. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Here's Montejunas. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
That's a clutch shot by a big-time shooter. And where's the D?
And just about a minute and a half gone by in the fourth.
First personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Here's Akobo. Here's Montejunas. Three-pointer. The rebound by Corneli. Corneli's got his fourth rebound in this one. Here's Montejunas. Got a hand on it. And here's the fast break. Fires from the corner. Yes! He nails it! A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Diallo outside. Sinks that one from the post.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness.
Kicks it out to Anderson. Gets the three ball to go. Anderson's got 5 points in the quarter.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
Here's Diallo. It's hauled in by Fall. Satoransky outside. And there's the drive. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
And you love to see the aggressiveness, using the height advantage to hammer it home.
Pass to Corneli. 4-3. It's hauled in by Fall. Corneli's gone 1 for 3 from the field here. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. Anderson inside.
You have to be kidding me.
Wow, that's how you take things into your own hands.
Yeah, he wanted credit for the basket and the assist on that one.
Covered by Satoransky. Pass to Corneli. And miss after miss right now. Corneli's gone just 1 for 4 so far. Here's Fall. Back to Metu. 58 seconds left in the fourth. Oh, ripped away. Fast break. Here we go. Here's Corneli for 3. Satoransky pulls it in.
You know, he's not a knockdown shooter from there, but when you're that uncovered, you almost are forced to take it.
Anderson can't get it to go. 35 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And Diallo, here we go. Over Anderson. Diallo gets the bucket. And we've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Fires from way outside. The shot no good.
I hate to say it, but I'm pretty sure we can close the book on this one.
Yep, I'd agree with you. Chalk it up. W in the bag.
The visiting club takes the win on the road. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused.
Focused indeed. I mean, it takes a strong mental.